Hey there folks, welcome back to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I'm the Mysterious JG, and this should be my last sit-down play session for Old World Blues. We were pretty dang close to the end last time, but I was out of time, and knowing that there would always be some little wrap-up stuff to do, I didn't try to push through. I will admit that after I stopped recording, I didn't have enough time for another full video, but I did just quick blitz in and see if we had the capacity to kill Dr. Klein and the rest of his crew, including our pre-recorded principal, pre-recorded Dr. Principal Boros, who's my favorite, of course, and Dr. Mandela and Dr. 8 and Dr. 0/O, and the rest of the wacky bunch. And we do, in fact, have the means to take them out. So I think this is a slot that appeared after, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just showcase that real quick, that we can kill them. Hold on. Pardon me, sorry. I'll showcase real quick that we have the firepower to kill them, but I don't want to trigger the ending scene that gets, because I didn't care for it. So yeah, basically I've seen the ending. I whipped through it real quick. We'll get a better, more dialogue-y ending, but I want to do all the side quest stuff first, because even though we don't really need to do that in a sequence, we can come back and finish the side quest stuff. I kind of feel like we should do it the right. Whoa, what the heck happened there? I feel like we should do it the right way. Deal with this first. So we're using Sonic Emitter Tarantula, but in fact, I think we can upgrade even more.
What's the haps?
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
Right on.
So I think we can now use Sound File Robo Scorpion to make an even better rifle. And Robo Scorpion version of it will do Critical Strike Explosion. I think this is what I used when I off-screen fought these guys. Hey there, Muggy. But at the end of the day, what I'm getting at is I'll just show you real quick killing them, and then we'll load and do something else. Because while I'm sure that you can have dialogue that leads to you killing them, Dr. Klein awaits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. I prefer... Oh, and you see, they're all lined up and waiting for you, too. This is definitely not how they're normally arranged. Apparently I don't have it equipped, which I guess makes sense because I just altered it. It's already being harder than it was when I did it off screen, where I basically beat them with one. Yeah, there you go. I guess I should have gone straight for that, but they can evade. They get to turn invisible. Oh, this is neat. You can aim for weapon, brain, chassis, eye monitors, mouth monitor. Okay. This is already being more difficult than when I fought them off screen, where I got like a chain reaction explosion where they were all linked together. But apparently charging it up like I did was... I just got lucky that it worked. So there you go, I took them all out and I leveled up. Ah, fudge. I didn't mean to level up, now I have to go through this whole process, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Leave the think tank. That will trigger us, trigger an ending scene that I don't particularly feel like doing. I'll describe the differences after we watch the ending scene, which I'm going to think of as our real ending scene. which is the one that we'll get when eventually we come back and talk nice to those guys. Or try to find a way to make peace. I mean, after all, our apparent friend, Dr. Mobius, put them into this weird recursion loop to stop them from developing their ideas too far, because he came to realize, I think, and like he's gone nuts since, so we have to piece together where his mind was at when he did this. But he basically seemed to realize that what they were going to do would be bad for the actual survivors of the war. You know, they're around like lobotomizing people and experimenting on people. They'd gone off the rails, so he stopped them. But they're still his friends, and he didn't want to kill them, and he knew that their knowledge was useful. So blah 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 blah. What I'm getting at is, we've been pretty paragon about this whole thing.
Soon I will rule, and your lives will have their doneness setting turn to darkest.
But yeah, we've hit the point where
What's the haps?
we're always pretty paragon, so there's no point in pretending. No point in pretending we're something less than totally. Oh, I guess we have to. Never mind. I gotta talk to him and give him the Robo Scorpion one first. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So what I'm getting at in a very long-winded sort of way is that eventually I want to reach the point where we make nice with those guys. Now, I guess last time I already got our spine and our heart back. And our brain is back in our head, right? So, I can't remember if I thought I did that off camera, but I guess I did it on camera.
Additional services?
Life Engager services. Basic physical, initiate cosmetics, swap body parts. Swap your heart for the synthetic version. No, okay, I guess off screen, or I guess on screen I did that and I just forgot. But anyway, yeah, we got our regular body parts back. If I was incorrect and I didn't do that on screen, I just am pulling from a bad save. I guess what you guys really just need to understand is that there's the perk that we got for having the artificial spine went away, but we got a replacement perk for getting our real spine back, and they kind of balance out. It's not really worth getting excited about one way or the other. Now I need to do. I need to do inventory management, I guess, because I seem to be carrying way too much shit. Am I carrying a lot of extra stuff? Not really. I don't have a whole lot. I feel like I've got no carrying capacity. I don't know. And again, irritating thing in this game, but only if you've played Fallout 4, where they fix it, and it occurs to you that they should have been doing it all along, is the fact that I can't organize my inventory by weight to see what it is that's weighing things down. I'm carrying too many weapons for one thing, because this is 5 pounds of weight, and now that I've got really high, it's my favorite gun, but now that I've got such high energy weapon score, I don't need it so much anymore. Elijah's Advanced Laser is pretty cool, I guess, but the Cyberdog gun's very heavy. I think we've hit the point now where the Sonic Emitter Robo Scorpion is doing pretty good for us. Shish kebab, pulse grenades don't really weigh very much, but I don't normally need to carry them around. X2 antenna, 77 damage as opposed to shish kebab 74. That antenna did bonus damage against machines, but I've got perks feeding into making the shish kebab do more damage. So I guess I could sell a carton of cigarettes, and I'm just keeping an eye on the weight. Something is still weighing us down. Flour can go into the safe. Carton of cigarettes I just put into the safe. What am I doing? No, fuck, I don't care about this. I don't care. except that now I just found another thing that I should be selling, so I'll take that back out. Like, am I carrying around like a ton of lead or something? Scrap electronics? Yeah. Wonder glue? That's all worth keeping around, really. Nothing with a weight of more than like 1 in any of that. I'll put the blank books away. I can do stuff with them, but I'm not feeling it right now. 308 rounds are for what weapons? Probably something I'm not carrying around anymore. No, it's for the sniper rifle. 357 rounds. That's the rounds used by the gun that I just put in inventory, so I can probably put that away. Wow, that actually helped a good bit. Yeah, reducing the weight of ammo, like by reducing the weight, like I took the perk that takes things that weigh less than like 2 and cuts their weight in half, which is a pretty big deal when you're carrying around a lot of different ammo types, but still, at some point, not carrying around ammo for the guns that you don't use can really reduce. No, not the 12 gauge of shotguns. Never mind, I'm not carrying those. I'm carrying these. I'm not carrying those. I'm not carrying these. The only bullets I'm carrying around are the 308s and the 12.7s. Now, electron charge packs and energy cells. It's 549 is my ammo for this gun, right? 525? Oh, because some of them are in the clip. So electron charge packs I'm not actually using. They were for a different gun. Flamer fuel I'm not using. Microfusion cells I'm not using. Yeah, I was... Really, I guess all along my problem was I was carrying around all this ammo that I wasn't using, so that was silly of me. Alright, now at some point, if I really want to... I don't even know if it's worth it. I guess I'll be completely loaded down with gear as I begin the last DLC. The last DLC, Lonesome Road, is pretty much going to be it. I will have played the game out. Got a lot out of it, of course, not complaining, but yeah. That being said, the last DLC, I probably just want to completely load up on my very best stuff and go into the DLC and not count on being able to get back out. That being said, I may or may not, there might not be much point in moving my inventory from the sync safe back to my safe in Novak. I might, just have to live with the fact that I got different stuff in different places. So anyway, the reunion, that's the next DLC. Why can't we be friends? Is some quest that I lost track of somewhere. This is the Yes Man version of the quests. This is the Broken Quest. I mean, I suppose I could do some videos between this and the next DLC where I tie up all the quests that are still here, like Sergeant Astor, deal with the band of troublemakers, find Jack's love interest, Red Lucy wants rad scorpion eggs. Oh, yeah, I mean, come on. I don't know if I can bring myself to go back and do all these. But field research will do because it's a DLC quest, so I feel like I paid for it. And they want me to go to a couple places we haven't discovered yet. One of which is closest to the biological garden. Signal transmitter. I don't know what the easiest way to reach these is going to be. Signal Hill's transmitter is probably at a higher altitude, which means it'll be... I can't fast travel? Oh, from this location. I'm indoors, This whole video's half over. I haven't even gotten out of the dang sink. This is the first video I've recorded since starting Final Fantasy X-2, which is actually the game I feel like playing now. But I'm like, you've got to find a time to knock out the rest of Old World Blues, or you'll have to slow down your uploads. And I had been keeping this going one a day, so I'd hate to stop doing that now. Alright, so we'll go to the Signal Hills transmitter, and it may turn out that we are at an altitude above this place, in which case we'll have to drop down. Should be simple enough. If it turns out that vice versa, we are below and we need to climb, that'll be harder, which is why the Signal Hills transmitter, which I think is an elevated location, is where I wanted to fast travel to. And therefore, early game decision making is an important factoid. The main difference between energy weapons and regular old guns, especially early game, is that it's much easier to keep yourself supplied with regular gun stuff. Now, out of habit, I want to like scrounge everything because, again, I've been playing Fallout 4, where I'm still in a mode where I'm grabbing like everything, even if it appears to be totally worthless, because I'm stockpiling them for use in building up settlements, which is not a thing in this game. God damn it. Who is shooting at me? I didn't think they'd spotted me yet. But you have. It's not even him that's doing it. It's lobotomites. I'm not hitting anything here. I guess I was afraid of him chasing me, so I aimed for the legs. I do a lot of shooting out the legs, again, talking about Fallout 4. I'm going for basically a sniper build in Fallout 4, which means a lot of shooting the legs out in order to stop guys from getting to me before I can kill them. Because I'm doing a lot of, my perks are going into non-combat stuff, so I tend to be a little, like, weak combat-wise for the enemies I'm fighting. Oh, I'm so fucking sick of you guys. I'm angrier than I expected to be this early in the sit-down recording session. But a part of finishing up these side quests means running around dealing with Night Stalker ambushes, which I was really ready to be done with. And now I can't freaking hit this thing, I say as I kill it. And it seems to have fallen between the, Oh, now I need to take a stim pack so I don't die. Yeah, this would be a pretty damn dangerous and difficult place to be trying to move around at a low level. Damned dangerous. So I don't know what happened to that lobotomite, actually, that I killed over here. He may have fallen through the cracks, too. That's the... Oh, no, he's over here. Guns are, worth selling. I guess I'll grab the ammo, too. Check the status of my gay apparel here. Fa la 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 la. I won't bother to repair it right this second. So this gun, yeah, All Dragon was pointing this out. It seems like this robo-emitter gun is doing great damage, but it doesn't appear to have very good range. Because I'm routinely shooting it at stuff and thinking that I've hit it and should be doing damage, and nothing happens at all. There's the Botanical Gardens. Well, crap, it's starting to look like I might have found a way to maintain altitude, but not to get over there. Okay, good. I've backtracked to where I was. I'll be fine. think the enemies that are prowling around down, you know, nearby trying to spot me are at a higher level than lower altitude, I should say. This guy, why can't we be friends? I was really hoping that at least when I missed the combat inhibitor, it allowed me to hit the body instead of just saying, you missed the small target you were aiming for, so you don't hit anything. Should be leveling up fairly soon, shouldn't I? What have you... Oh, okay. I'm just leveling up right now. More of that ammo that I said I shouldn't have been carrying around. Did I max out energy weapons yet? I have. So what were we working on then? Probably melee? No, melee's maxed. Let's see. Explosives, I can get up to 100 if I need to with magazines. Same for lockpick and medicine and science, speech, survival. Ease of disarming any hostile mines. The effectiveness of any explosive weapons. All mines, all grenades, missile launcher, fat man, etc. I'm trying to decide if I should start leveling up unarmed at this point in the game, or if I'd rather have something that's at 80, just always be at 100, not have to worry about it. Medicine might not be a bad one for that. Because I'm not bothering to read books before. Yeah, forget. We're not gonna level up unarmed. Not at this stage. And with no perk, it's not really that big of a deal to level up now. Now watch the final big plot event of Lonesome Road involve a situation where all of your weapons are removed and you have to fight unarmed. Bobo, in a comment on a fairly recent video, calling me out on weight to value ratio. I give him a hard time about that in Fallout 3, and apparently I was dropping something to make enough weight carrying capacity to get something else that wasn't as valuable. Oh, I'm glad I looked. You are an enemy. You are an enemy that apparently has... That was a sneak attack critical, and it only did that much damage? I'm a little surprised at that. Well, how about a little fire, Scarecrow? It's got to be weak against fire. It's a plant. Maybe it isn't the case at all. Corrosive gloves, spore plant pods. Blah, blah, blah. And they do have ranged. Yeah, these guys are kind of just irritating. This is a... Was that like a unique version of this plant? It had a different name. Or maybe it's just a similar enemy type. This thing doesn't seem as bad. Gave me the same amount of experience, though. Let's check the map. Make sure we're heading in the right direction. No, I'm supposed to be going... Well, I can go straight north or a little southeast, which means... Yeah, it does seem likely that one of these was... rock flower, okay. Seed package. Oh, is that what I was looking for? Maybe. What is the actual quest? Oh, that guy was probably asking for more samples for the biological research station. That's right. So that would be why I'm up here. It's all coming together, folks. Mutant cave fungus. Can I get up here? It gets me spotted immediately. Oh, lovely. Wow, fuck, mines. Well, I had the right instinct, which was to run forward. Alright, carve this guy up. It's empty. Oh, this might be it. Okay, well there you go. That was, there's more stuff here I could be harvesting, like that I recognize. This Xander root. They were all over the ding-dang place in, Honest Hearts, and then suddenly became something we couldn't find to save our lives. Which they might just do. It looks like we, alright, after initially bitching about how my very first encounter with enemies went so poorly, in fact, there wasn't a whole lot we needed to do here, so, just take it in stride and get rolling. And, if this is it for the side quests, then, I don't know if it is or not, but if so, then I guess next time we are actually going to knock out this DLC. And so I casually wander around inside my little abode here with my robot helpers and my flaming melee weapon active. Go talk to the sink. Well, not the sink literally, but this creepy ass guy right here. Biological Research Station.
You got some plans for me, don't you? Yeah, I can smell it all over you.
What did you just say?
You'll see, baby. I'm the original, certified, rarefied, testified GS-2000 Biological Research Station. Yes, sir.
Baby.
I'm a seed cloning machine. You got seeds? I'll clone the shit out of them.
Yeah. Alright. I command you to open your port and receive my seed.
Ah, yeah, baby. Just slip it in there. All the way down in that dark, moist earth. Launching interface.
Creepy. Process seed into planter. Convert plant matter into salient green. Sure, alright. Oh, I got a lot of experience for that. Well, roughly the equivalent of killing about 9 of those plants we fought. I guess we could get cloned seeds from it then. Didn't seem like a new quest replaced it. Yeah, I think that was it. Alright, so what quests have we got? Dog tags thing, some band of troublemakers, I don't even remember what this one was. Find Jack's love interest, that's probably somebody talked to us in a town and the quest popped up and we never even did anything with it. Bleed Me Dry, I do remember this. We started Red Lucy as some woman at one of the potential ways that you can get entrance into New Vegas that we went somewhere else instead, but she was like crazy survival chick with some kind of, you know, Fight Club deal, and she wanted stuff and we could, yeah. Pitch in at the Crimson Caravan Company if you're looking for work. Well, I think we're kind of done. Maybe though going and doing this would trigger us being able to get that person. Caleb McCarthy. Speak with leaders of the mercenaries of harassing Jacobstown. Oh, we never did that one. Yeah, maybe we'll... I guess we could do a couple of videos worth of this stuff. Oh, Cass isn't the same as Rose of Sharon, so... Yeah, we could do some of this stuff. Just as a quick side thing before we get back to the main game, or not the main game, but the last DLC. Could also sleep. And let me check my special scores before we move on, because we're about to go finish the game, or finish this DLC. So we'd want we're gonna want anything that can be driven upwards by a book, like I doubt lockpick or medicine will enter into it. Medicine just might, I suppose, but science and speech, well, speech is already, no, science and speech we're gonna want at 100. I don't know if I brought along the proper magazines for that, though. Or if I just kept them on my person because they don't weigh anything. That's possible, too. Yeah, I probably... Okay, if I've got any, I probably kept them with me, so that's one piece of good news. Speech plus 20 is meeting people, and science plus 20 is Programmer's Digest. So, just in case... I don't even know if it's going to make a difference. I just know that that we've got plenty of them and we can get more, so I don't care. So we'll read one of each of those before we go into the next video. And in the next video, we are going to confront Dr. Klein and try to get him to give us our brain back, which is what we need to do to finish this DLC. Because right now, we've got our heart and our spine back, not our brain. So, yep, this next video will be, it'll be the video where we'll watch the ending. It'll be the last video of this DLC. I don't know how long it'll take and whether it will turn out that we should have just made a extra long video here. But regardless, next time, folks, we will be wrapping up Old World Blues when we confront Dr. Klein and try to get our brain back. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.